Welcome to Truth Review, anonymous reviews by a middle-aged guy. So today we have the Patek 5296 Calatrava, an automatic movement watch. Same movement as in the Aquanaut 5167 or the Nautilus 5711. Those are very hot and sought after watches. Same movement as that. This 5296 is a dressy but versatile everyday watch for the office, for an evening with dark slacks. So you can wear it with a suit, you can wear it business casual, then you can wear it with some dark jeans at night, go out to dinner. It's a very versatile Calatrava because it has the date and because it is an automatic movement, so you don't have to wind it. And it is a very robust watch, very durable, beautifully finished. As you can see, but hard wearing, kind of like a Rolex in that way, kind of like a Datejust Rolex. It's kind of like a higher end Datejust Rolex. Patek Philippe is a special brand. It's been around a long time. I'm not going to get into the history or technical details. You can look that up in other videos, but it's a very special brand. It's a who's who of brands. It's a those who know kind of brand. It's a bit of an inside club. Fine connoisseurs type thing, and yes, it's pretentious, but it's not too pretentious. Like Patek Philippe is simply one of the best watches ever made, one of the best watches in the world at any price. And this particular Calatrava is you can wear it. The only thing you can't do is you wouldn't wear it casually, like with shorts and a t-shirt. You might not go swimming with it. Well, you're not going to go swimming with it. You can wash your hands with it, but you're not going to go swimming with it. It's got some pros and cons, like anything else. It's a beautifully made watch. It's finely finished. The movement is unbelievable. It's a timeless design. It's got a beautiful black, crocodile strap from Patek. There's some negatives to it, of course. Okay, some people might find it a bit boring, and I can relate to that. It is a bit boring, the dial. It's so simple, it's boring. To me, it's gorgeous, but I could see how some people could see it's boring, and I wouldn't argue with that. It has a little bit of boredom to it, but that's what also makes it timeless and elegant. Does it have sex appeal? Yeah, it has some sex appeal. It's not as sexy as, let's say, an Audemars Piguet or some of the Patek's sports line, like the Nautilus. Doesn't have as much sex appeal as that, but it's a classic, mature watch. I think it does have some sex appeal. I just think most people overlook it. But let's face it, most people overlook Patek Philippe. They don't know what it is. Almost everybody knows what a Rolex is. I could tell you that if I wore my Datejust Rolex out, more people and more even women would be, "Ooh, you have a nice watch. That's that you really know what you're doing. You really have made it in life," type feel. They'll ooze and awe over that watch if they do at all, but they'll do that much faster than this watch. And that's not just because of the design of this watch. It's just nobody knows good things. And most people know Rolex, but they don't even know why. They couldn't tell you. They think it's the best watch ever made, and Rolex is a great watch, but it's not the best watch out there. This is a much nicer watch, but they wouldn't know that. So yeah, it has sex appeal, but it's not quite as youthful, and it's not quite as out there. It's more conservative. It's expensive to service. It can cost $1,000, $2,000. It's gone for 6-7 months back to Geneva every 5 years or so. You have to replace this strap every once in a while because it's not a metal strap. It's not a gold strap or a stainless steel strap. So it's a strap that will wear out eventually. It lasts pretty long, but I mean it's not like a metal band, I should say, where it's going to pretty much last the life of the watch. It's robust and you don't have to worry about it, but yeah, it's a little more delicate than a Rolex. You can't just bang it around. You're not going to wear it gardening. You're not going to wear it playing with your kids maybe, but it can take a lick. And this is this movement's very solid, very bulletproof. What else can I say about it? Basically, that's it. It's a terrific everyday office watch for the well-to-do man that goes to an office, that wears a suit, that wears casual suits, that, you know, maybe tie or no tie, you know, is social at night. You know, I wear it all the time, going out for dinner with the wife, dark jeans and a shirt, perfect, you know. It's an understated elegance. It's an understanding within oneself that you have a really, really good watch. You know, you don't with a watch like this, you don't really need to prove anything. You're not really out to prove anything. Let's face it, like I said before, most people aren't even going to know. Unlike a Rolex, which is more identifiable. So it's really about your personal satisfaction in owning a fine, at least partly handmade timepiece made by people who have been around a long time and have the finest passion for watchmaking. If you're one of those guys who just loves, you know, quality, craftsmanship, caring, and passion, and know-how, I mean, pedigree, history. I mean, the Patek Calatrava, I mean, it's just, you just can't beat that. I mean, the only other thing I'll say before I sign off is that, you know, another negative really is, okay, so the watch doesn't have complications. And by that I mean, you know, if you know what complications are, that means, you know, there's no moon phase in there, there's no date, there's no, you know, annual calendar function. It's just a date and a time. You know, for some that's going to be a little bit too basic. Fine, you know, I agree with that. You know, of course I would love to have an annual calendar as well, and they make this version actually in an annual calendar. But you know, the annual calendars are a little thicker, a little heavier, more services involved, much higher price point. You know, this watch is 25 to 35,000 US dollars, not cheap. Annual calendars, you know, you're getting into 35 to 45,000 dollars. Sorry, 25,000 for this watch, roughly brand new, and then 35 to 40 for the annual calendar. Otherwise, it's a great watch. Consider it. Let me know what you think. Happy to review some other watches or critique other watches. Bottom line is that it's a classic look. It's a timeless design. It's a beautiful movement. It's robust. It'll last. You can buy it, wear it, not worry about it. Negatives: it's a bit basic. Might be a bit boring. It's not the cheapest to maintain. Not as durable as a Rolex, but close, but not quite. Because it is white gold too. It's not stainless steel. And you know, if this bothers you, you know, and I can understand it might. Most people won't know what the hell it is. So you know, I understand. When I wear my Rolex Date Just Out, you know, if anybody's going to know what it is, they're not going to know that. So first of all, they know it's a Rolex, and then they might be able to say, "Ooh, you've done well." But Patek Philippe, you know, you're pretty much under the radar. Most people, you know, barely even know what a Rolex is. So you know, if that's going to bother you, the Patek Philippe is only going to be a watch that mostly you know and understand and enjoy. You got to be comfortable within yourself with that. Anyway, do some more reviews and I'll speak to you later. Thanks again, and please do subscribe so we can do some more videos. Thanks. Bye-bye.